It didn't begin with fire. It began with silence. At 8:17 a.m., the world went quiet. Not everywhere, just in certain places. A school bus rolled slowly through a red light in Phoenix, Arizona, because the driver was gone. A news anchor in New York stopped mid-sentence and vanished on live television. A pilot flying over Denver disappeared at 30,000 feet. Across America, across the world, millions were simply not there anymore. No explosions, no warning, no bodies, just absence. At first, they called it a cyber attack, then a biological event, then mass hysteria. But hysteria doesn't leave empty clothes in car seats. Hysteria doesn't leave wedding rings on bathroom counters. Hysteria doesn't make infants disappear from cribs. Caleb Turner was driving to work in downtown Chicago when traffic suddenly twisted into chaos. The car in front of him drifted sideways and smashed into the median. Its driver's seat was empty, door still closed, engine still running. Caleb stepped out slowly. All around him, abandoned vehicles, people screaming, phones ringing endlessly. He looked up. The sky felt different, brighter, charged. And then social media confirmed it. Millions missing worldwide. Every continent, every nation. But not random. That was the terrifying part. Entire prison blocks still full. Nightclubs packed. Political leaders present. But churches across the country? Half empty. Some pastors gone. Some still there. Families split in half. Believers missing, mockers remaining. And suddenly a word trended worldwide. Rapture. Caleb felt sick. His wife, Hannah, she believed in that. She used to talk about it. Jesus is coming back, she would whisper before bed. He would laugh gently. People have been saying that for 2,000 years. She never argued. She just said, "One day you won't laugh." He rushed home. The front door was open. The house was silent. Her coffee mug sat on the kitchen counter, still warm. Her Bible lay open on the table. A sticky note rested on the page. It was his handwriting, a verse she had asked him to read weeks ago. He never did. Now it stared at him. "For the Lord himself will descend from heaven with a shout." His hands began to shake. The news shifted tone within hours. Governments urged calm. A powerful global leader stepped forward, promising unity and stability. "We will rebuild," he said confidently. "Humanity will rise stronger." The markets reopened within days. A global identification system was introduced to restore order. Digital verification required for travel, for employment, for food distribution. Participation meant safety. Refusal meant exclusion. Caleb sat in the dark every night replaying that morning. The vanishings, the empty car, Hannah's warm coffee. He remembered something else. The sky. Right before the chaos, it had shimmered like a curtain pulling back. He had felt something then, a pull, a choice, but he ignored it. Now millions were gone, and he was still here. Weeks passed. Riots flared in cities refusing the new global system. Faith gatherings were labeled extremist. Anyone claiming the disappearances were biblical prophecy was silenced online. Caleb attended one underground meeting. They read scripture with flashlight. They spoke of endurance, of refusing allegiance to the new world system, of waiting. One night, soldiers stormed the building. People scattered. Caleb ran into an alley and looked up. Clouds rolled violently overhead. Lightning cracked across the skyline. But this lightning didn't fade. It grew brighter, brighter, until the entire sky ignited with blinding glory. And there he was. Not hidden this time, not selective. Every eye saw him. Not descending quietly, but in power. The earth trembled. The global leaders' broadcast cut mid-speech. Satellites failed. Weapon systems collapsed. The same Jesus who had taken millions returned visibly to confront a world that mocked him. Caleb fell to his knees on cold pavement, tears streaming. He whispered the words Hannah used to pray, "Forgive me." Around him, some screamed in terror, others wept in relief. Because here is the truth no one wanted to admit. The first disappearance was mercy. The second appearance was judgment. Millions vanished, but the real tragedy wasn't that they left. It was that so many ignored the warning. And now the question wasn't trending on social media anymore. It was echoing through eternity. If millions vanish, will you be taken or left behind?